Hello viewers, we're gonna play World's End Chapter 1. So my sister won't be in this, because, well, she got nervous, I guess. Like, she has anxiety just like I do, and like, she just gets nervous doing a video, I guess. So she just, like, I can tell she didn't want to do it, so I'm like, it's okay. So I'm not gonna force her to, like, you know, do videos she doesn't want to, you know. So that's fine. So yeah. On my other channel, because I have another channel, right, an alt channel. When I play this, I'm totally gonna go for a no shop, no item run, and it's mostly gonna be focused on, like, you know, like defensive abilities for Ivan and Vadim. While in this one, my playthrough, I'm just gonna shop and, you know, do whatever's, like, intended of the game, you know? It's like, how do I say this? Some people like to make the game harder, right? And more challenge, but there's times where, like, if it's, like, intended for you to shop, or, you know, like, it's just part of the game, and I'll fucking do it, you know, I'll fucking do it. But for my other channel, I'll just make it a little bit more difficult and fucking not shop or use items. But I use adrenaline, and I also use smoke, which I finally got a run in learning how to use smoke properly, so I'm quite happy with that. But yeah. Shit. Alright. Please don't double stab. Oh, we're fine. Did I calculate that? Yes. Would I have died? I would. If they did. This guy did 35. This guy did 25, meaning that the most he could have done was 35 or below. So there's no way he could have killed me. I would have survived at 3 health. You see, what buys me about, like, this game is that if I got lucky and I only lived with like 3 or like 1 or 5 health, and I did the math and I could have died, it's like, that upsets me greatly. But like, and then I'll restart the fucking level. But in this case, I totally would have survived it no matter what. So that's like fine. Oh yeah, so adrenaline with Ivan and smoke attack, and then with Vadim brag, and with enemies like hit chance and like reduced by 50%, they're basically never gonna be able to hit Ivan and fucking Vadim. Like, especially when he gets the upgrade version of smoke attack, which hits up to like, which could hit like up to what, 6 enemies? Like, can you imagine 6 enemies not being able to fucking hit you? Like, holy fuck, that's crazy. It's like nuts. The highest dodge chance I can get Ivan without chopping, right, is around what was it, 80% dodge? I think it was 80%. With adrenaline, it's fucking great, and it's like better. I think it's better than Vadim's brag, because Ivan gets increased defense along with the dodge chance. Vadim is more of a semi, like, offensive, because it increases his hit chance, but it increases his dodge chance. But Ivan's is full defense, like, it's like a full-on defensive ability. Anyways, that wasn't so tough, I guess. Yeah, but this ain't over yet. Your little ransom plan better work, old man. If my calculations are correct, as they undoubtedly are, the master of this putrid domain lurks in the shadows in the next room. We do well to prepare. Hoy! Where y'all having me left herein? My piss bladder ain't to be holden intactly. Be still and silent, wretch. To drown in your own waste fluids would be too good a demise for such an uncouth savage as yourself. I'm still willing to torture him, you know. I'm pretty sure we're all more than aware of that. I like how she looks at him like that, like, man, fuck you, dude. Alright, so for this playthrough, I'm going with Flame Bow. But for chapter 1. Chapter 2 is still Flame Bow. Chapter 3 is, will be Dirty Knife, because it gets majorly buffed compared to, like, her ranged attacks. It's fucking awesome. It's like it's like the most powerful thing in the game. I used to never use Dirty Knife, And then like, I always, because of that, I always thought Ivan was the top damage dealer, but nah, man. Fucking Ysabel is fucking insane with that damage. Alright, but for my playthrough, my comfortable playthrough, I'm more of an offensive like team setup. Yeah. I don't upgrade anything for fucking Tevoran because just mockery, because like enemies could waste a turn while you just use mockery, like if you run away. You could get Dark Cleaver and the next thing of that, but the Dark Cleaver and I think it's Bullet Cleaver in later chapters, but I think it's a waste of skill points in my opinion, honestly, because again, you could totally just fucking avoid it. Like they can get out of range, and then you can just kill them quick. I'm sorry it takes me a while to start a level, but it's like so much explaining, and like I love talking about it. Attention, vermin and scum! Let the foul masters of this despicable hive present himself at once. We're all with the noisy. I can't have here enough to count my own dick over with such a racket. Lo, ignoble chieftain of urban curls? I don't know, man. Your organization has interfered with our operations in a most uncouth manner, threatening the transport of our merchandise. Who the shit might you and be? What with his talk of threats? Ours ain't done any wise things, and ill alike in these speeches fallen on our ears. I am Edwin Tevoran, of Tevoran and Company, whose wares your minions attempted to pilfer. One was taken alive. We demand compensation for his safe return. What ho, Captain! Well. Little Vadim were to be catched in a mess again. Oh, for a dilemma. A truly binary, Captain. So how's for us knifing them in these then? Not so hastewise now. We were bailing you out many times yet, eh? Skeet loads of blunderies what we seen. Now with you bringing trouble straight home-wise. Such a talk weren't so liked by me. What yours haven't said now? Can you understand a single goddamn word of what they're saying? I sure as hell can't. I think they're arguing about something, but I'm not quite sure. I was still thinking such ain't cover for you and yours no longer. Too much failings lately. I were ashamed in dealing with ya. Skeet no such chumly words about, boss. Ye gods, cease your inane blathering at once. I'll not hear another word of your tedious parlance. Shall we be compensated fairly, or need we resort to force? I weren't hearing such in our own fortress. Hoy! Get to cutting all them and these down, boys. Little Vadim, too, whose misdeeds weren't worthy by us. What's that? Filthy bogo, what were a boss? Your insults weren't to go unpunished. I'll be painting the walls with your red and runny. A cheap shunty such as yourn would challenge mine. Come and taste this knife, if you dare, little Vadim. So be it. Then your loss is cast with ours. Huh? Are we fighting now or something? It's about time. I was getting a headache listening to these assholes. Alright. Vadim joined the party. Alright, man. Here we go. Defeat Lazlo to win this battle. So, defeat other enemies first for more skill points. So, to be honest here, I've already done a video on this, but I have to redo it because I accidentally killed fucking Lazlo before getting the fucking secret cache or secret stash and not killing all the enemies. It was like a complete fucking accident because I just wanted to whittle his health down, and apparently I even did more damage than like it should have done. So like it fucking killed him. I was like, fuck. Alright. Whoops. You know. Oh well. I don't mind starting this over. Honestly, the video I had done before this was terrible. Was worse because I was constantly stuttering and was like so out of practice with like reading and shit. It was like, man, like this video fucking sucks. But I'm glad I got to redo this or had a reason to. So Ivan, did I say Ivan or did I say Vadim before? Okay, sorry. I hope I said Vadim. So Vadim is a thug, and as a thug, he's got dirty ass moves that will fucking like brutalize people. So Vadim has kidney jab, which stuns an enemy for a turn. It's fucking useful, but Ysabel's limb breaker is way better because it stuns an enemy for 2 turns. and it has range. What I never liked about it is that fucking enemies will run away from you when you use it. Like, it could keep some away, but when I want to fucking kill them without, like, resistance, it's fucking annoying. I always get double stab because he has a passive which has backstab, which is 25% damage from the back. But with double stab, it's 50%. Ooh la la. He can learn brag, hit and evade by 25% for 2 turns. If you get this for him, it kind of doesn't work that well in the early game. As you upgrade his passives though, it gets better. Late game, like, he gets like in chapter 2 he gets around, I want to say like 60%, 70%. It's just fucking good. It's fucking great. But right now, like, you will still get fucking hit most of the time, and I fucking hate it. It's not worth it. If you have, I even have smoke attack, it's totally worth it, because like smoke attack reduces hit chance by 50%. Combine that with like with brag, like the enemies you have are gonna have a shitty time hitting it. Yeah, that's it. Like, that's all for Vadim. He's squishy, but he's very strong. He's fucking great. I love him. I wanna. Okay, I did move. Can I shoot someone? No, I can't. So the plan is to get Vadim and Tevoran over here. Vadim might take a hit from Tevoran if when this guy comes down here, because Vadim can't kill him from there. I also didn't save any skill points in him, so. But if we're lucky, Tevoran will miss because his accuracy is kind of shit. But yeah, that's the plan. So we're gonna have 2 people on one side and 2 people on the other, because we don't want to get overwhelmed. Kind of have to divide the forces a little bit. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Throw your shit at me, man. Down, 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 down. Man, that music is so good. First, I'm gonna stab him a few times. Vadim's also gonna have a solo battle up top with guy in black. It's not a big deal though, because I know Vadim can solo him just fine. Fuck, he did get hit. That's fine. Like, he'll still win it. Like, he can't lose, even with 69 health. Ah, nice, 69. Love it. All right, that's flame bow. Okay, that's fine. That's 30. Okay, I was honestly at 85%. You can still fucking miss pretty often like that. For some reason, like the hit chance, I feel like the hit chance is off. If it's 85%, it should be like 70 or 60 on it. To be honest with you, because it feels off. Like even with 95%, it feels like 85%. To be honest, like I fucking missed at 95% like 3 or 4 times in a row. I'm not exaggerating, like, it fucking sucks. So the plan with Ivan and Ysabel is that Ysabel's gonna whittle them down and Ivan's gonna spear plus them twice. It's a 75% chance, but it's bound to hit one and kill one. Bam, like that. And if it hits twice, they'll both die. But that's fine, because I hit the other one. That means I can fuck this guy up. But how much health you got? 16. Oh no. What about this guy? Oh, he'll totally die maybe. Okay, that hit. Perfect. 30 damage. Very nice. The music's really good in this game. It feels very old. For some reason, I can't hit the guy. That's fine. I'll hit the other one. Because we're going to use Mockery anyways to get them off them. And since these guys are over here, that's why I don't upgrade any like things on fucking Tevoran. It could bite our asses in the end later, but like I just have to play a little bit more careful. Okay, that's all we can do. Lazlo? No, let's talk about Lazlo. As a first boss, kind of rough. When I first played this, I fucking died like a lot. I want to say around 7 to 8 times because I just couldn't get why the fuck this boss was so strong. 110 health. Pretty beefy, right? But he does have back attack, which is 25%, but he does have 42 attack, which is more than any of our characters. Tevoran being a 35 attack stat, which is great, but this guy takes the cake. He has poison knife, which is rough because if he hits Ysabel, that he could get her. If he gets a back attack on her, right, from the start of the game, like the round, he could get her kneeling down on the floor. Even from here, he could insta kill her because the back attack damage, and then plus 10 from poison. It's rough. Yeah, I'll try not to use items in this playthrough too, but I'm not making promises. Okay, let's get him over here and get a hit in. Okay, he's dead. That's great. 25 Zoltex and 5 skill points. Let's move her over here, then throw a corpse, and then he's probably dead. Oh yeah, he's dead. Guys in green are fucking weak. The ones in black are dangerous because they can go for a back attack and hurt the shit out of you. We're gonna have him move over here, and then we're gonna use mockery so he doesn't hurt them yet. We're gonna need Ivan to tank a hit, which will be helpful. Okay. Alright, that was enough. See, this is why I wanted to move the guy there, Vadim there, so he can get 2 hits off. And then there we go. Get those 2 hits off. Alright, nice. Already at 41 health. Let's see. I will move you over here and spear plus you. And then I will flame bow you. And then crossbow you. And there we go, dead. Now, he should not hit Ysabel. As long as I have her facing forward and him facing back. Should not hit her. And then I will go over here maybe? Oh, fuck it. Why not? Yeah, see? The AI always goes for the back. They try to go for the attack you and you're most vulnerable. So like even if a character is dying, they'll go for the one that's facing their back towards them. So you can totally manipulate the AI or get the AI to do what you want them to do. I'm gonna mockery. And I'm gonna run back a little. And I'm gonna hope fucking Vadim can kill this guy soon. Because I don't know how long I can stall Lazlo for. Because if you beat Lazlo, you'll miss out on the like the stash. Or the enemies you want the skill points from. So I'm gonna fucking throw shit at him. Yeah, 3 bodies, that's great. More damage than with my attack like weapons. Which doesn't make sense. You'd think the weapons would do more. But no. This is the power of body throwing. In chapter 1 it's fucking amazing. It does so much damage. And it's so cheap on action points. Let's throw that. Alright, yeah, look at him already fucking dead. Let's throw one more. Make him kneel to us. There we go. Okay. Yeah, he's mocked. I swear, Mockery and the rest of the set, the Mockery like abilities, is so broken. It's fucking ridiculous. Oh, he'll die from a knife throw. And it hits. Perfect. If it missed, I would have been upset. But that's fine. Alright, so let's run over here and get that stash. He could tank a hit, honestly. Yeah. No, or we could... Oh no, he can't tank a hit. Hold up. Let's go over here. Can he hit us from here? No, he cannot. He can throw shit at us. And he is very low, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, let's just skip turn. So he's gonna attack us. That's fine. Okay. Even if he poisons us, we should be fine. I'm gonna have Ysabel move forward, so just in case Tevoran misses his fucking attack, you know, then that's fucking gonna suck. Okay, knife. And then we're gonna be bowing down. Yeah. Alright, now we should get the stash and we'll finish them. So that's one way to win it. I'm sure there's way better ways out there, but you know, it's still doable. It's funny because when I first played this, I saw this game as fucking impossible, and I still beat it in the end. But like, and then as I played it more, I started to realize like I can do better. Like, holy shit. We'll equip this on... Oh, we'll equip it on him. Why not? Alright. I'll kill him. We got the stash. You're out of here. Procurer's Cannon gets 10 HP. It's not really great. We got a Switchblade, which is awesome. 100 Zoltex. This were no rightly way to die. Get to avenging me, brothers. 25 skill points. I always love that, like, before we get the skill points, they say their last words. So awesome. Flawless victory, plus 10 skill points. Nice. Finally, I get to eat a decent meal for once. Yeah, but you spent all my tobacco money on it. How are we gonna eat for the rest of the week? Stop arguing. I'm attempting to relax after such intense physical exertion. In any event, we've salvaged enough materials from that warehouse to subsist for a time. By the way, why is this gang member still following us around? The lad put on such a show of prowess in that last battle. I couldn't help but hire him. Neither you were paying a shade of attention. He's now our personal enforcer. Enforcer? You hired this douchebag? You gotta be kidding me. He's gonna cut our throats and rob us in our sleep. Skeezers, please. I wait to be loyally as you. Oh my god, the way they talk, I swear. Skeezers, please. I wait to be loyally as you had no idea. Loyal my ass. Loyal to what? First you attack us, and then you switch sides and help us kill off all your old buddies. You're crazy if you don't think I'll be watching you. Hoy, then watch this and these balls, slatty. Then you, Cat, were singing the heavier cash bags. So there comes my loyalness. Someone really ought to cut you. Great. Not only are we as broke as when we started, but we got to hear this guy's stupid banter all day long. Tevoran, I hope you know what you're doing. I certainly do. We've performed a myriad of grand deeds today under my direction. Things could hardly be better. You kidding? We just killed off 20 gang members. What if more of them come after us for revenge? There's hundreds of those guys running around in Turva. And then there's the rival gangs. Didn't we just create a power vacuum? There's a lot of implications here, and I'm not sure. Such a ludicrous racket. Everything will work out fine. If you're not going to stuff your bladder hole with pig meat, do keep it shut. Oh shit, damn, Tevoran, alright. I mean, to be honest, we did get some pretty good stuff from that warehouse. So then he were as, no, don't hit me. And I were then as, hoy, no my fist, Bogo. And I smashed that shunty face-wise. I never seen such a red flow out one so old. Gee, you certainly love fighting, don't you? Fighting, drinking, and spraying my skitlings to the four breezes, Chofo. Or Kofo? Chofo? I think it's Chofo. How else were there to live anyway? Red alert! Terrible news is afoot. It's an unmitigated disaster. Mayday, 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 mayday! Oh great, here we go again. You look like a swarm of hornets just flew up your ass. What the hell is going on this time? There's been an abduction most vile. Loathsome villains have captured a dear old friend of mine. Behold, I grasp the ransom note in my very hand. Let me see that. Closing up shop forever to work for Lord Boris Belayav. Signed Dr. Casimir Geft. Sounds more like he's resigning than he was abducted. Resignation? Impossible! 'Tis not in Casimir's nature to suddenly disappear without warning in such a manner. Clearly forces of evil are at work here. How do you know this Dr. Geft guy anyway? Why, he's my pharmacist, of course. Pharmacist, huh? Ain't that just another word for drug dealer? So your semantic tricks faze me only slightly. In any event, we must commence a rescue operation. Forthwith, to arms then. Wait a minute, you're considering breaking into a noble's manor just because your pharmacist found another employer? Hoy, don't mind this shanty, Captain. Oh, we're all pleased to join in. What's them old rich town nobly types? They were needing a proper fisting. That sounds fucking gay. How righteously vindicatory, lad. Assuming that you're referring to an act of pugilism, an act of buggery. How is this even remotely a good idea? You think a turban lord's not gonna possess a legion of guards? It's suicide. The Git might actually be right. Do I want to risk death just to entertain your paranoid fantasies? He wasn't even really abducted, you know. Silence. I'll have the assistance of both of you. Do you not see the importance of this mission? Not really, no. Too bad, for as my indentured servant, you have no choice. You as well, lazy girl. It's time you start earning your keep around here. Either work as my minion or start paying rent. It pains me, but perhaps you're better suited to work as a barmaid than engaging any sort of adventure. Oh, piss off. Fine, I'll come along on your stupid adventure. But don't be surprised if I take off running the instant some crazy shit happens. How fickle are you? Let me guess. You only want to get the chance to stab someone. Is that it? You look as good a target as any, Gimp. Yes, there's that fighting energy. Now let us gather supplies against the very remote possibility that fierce combat awaits on... I'm so sorry. I fucked up. Possibility that fierce combat awaits us on tonight's adventure. Alright. So the more I just want to let you all know, the more characters you get, don't think it's gonna get easier. It just gets fucking harder. Like they add, they just add like 2 or 3 more enemies out of the one new character you get. It's fucking nuts. Like why? But yeah, I guess it'd be too easy. So we got a switch knife, I think, a switchblade, and which was Lazlo's weapon, and we're gonna give that to Vadim because we have Ysabel and duty. So this will raise his attack by 4 points and his evasion by, his hit chance by 5% more. So that's awesome. So you won't be seeing this guy miss his attacks very often. We are gonna get double stab. Yeah, that damage. Alright, now we're gonna focus on stats. I'm going to have where should I start upgrading first? Fuck it, I'll probably go with hostility to raise her hit chance. Alright. I don't know if y'all noticed, but for defenses it's a lot cheaper. For offense it's more expensive, and then for HP it's the cheapest. So it's not bad. Like I've actually used to start with HP, but for some reason I did so well with just upgrading HP first. But then, like, when I got more experience with the game, for some reason I started dying with the health upgrades. I don't know why. Probably because I didn't have the stats to back it up. Honestly, I like to upgrade offense first because, like, you kill the enemies way faster. It's fucking ridiculous. I'm gonna save here. Okay. No, there shouldn't be anything at the... Oh, right, there is a codex. Boris. Lord of a minor noble house in Turva, infamous for his heavy use of narcotics, and known to keep his personal guard in an intoxicated state at all times. The Brunoi. The Brunoi people migrated to the Vale Lands almost 2,000 years ago. They make up the majority of the population of the realms of Missouri, Verona, and other Vale Land nations, as well as a significant portion of Turva. Alright, Tiendai. Descendants of a semi-nomadic people of the northwest, mostly inhabiting the nation of Niendam and neighboring lands such as Turva. Alright, tell me about my boy Lazlo, leader of the Tiendai. Okay, so he's Tiendai. Tiendai Turvan street gang, Vadim's former boss, killed by Tevoran and Company after he failed to offer ransom for Vadim's capture. I bet you that they thought they were gonna win because they outnumbered them, but nope. Niendam, named for the vast region to the northwest of Turva and the Vale Lands, and north of the Boar Plains. Home to was known as the Niendam Confederacy, a loose union of autonomous clans and tribes of Tiendai descent. Most of these are relatively civilized, and all are bound to unite when faced with a common threat. Well, that's good to hear. Okay, well, tell me about our guy, Vadim. Brash, crude, and dim-witted, Vadim was a former member of the Tiendai Turvan street gang. He was ejected after displeasing his boss Lazlo and is currently in the service of Tevoran and Company. What about the Vale Lands? Term for the larger region centered on Verona, also encompassing the domain of several neighboring countries, including Missouri. It's a mostly flat area with abundant forests to the south and east and excellent farming land in the west, bordered by the Select Sea in the northeast, Hervain on the southeast, and the Boar Plains on the southwest. The Turvan Hills to the northwest and the endless tundra to the north. Well, thank you for telling me this. I would love to see a map or something, but I guess not. I know there's a map posted on like the website of like this game, and I think that's awesome. Well, I hope this was World's End. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Honestly, I'll get back to doing more videos in the future, I guess, maybe like a few days. But I really have to get a lot done before like my month break ends. Anyways, you guys have a great day. Y'all rock. See ya.